YouTube, I'm back at you. Like I said, once again, it's Big D 929. So what I did, I cut the board, and when I didn't take into consideration when I traced out the panel, it has these humps here. I mean, I did do the outline of it, but I forgot to measure in because to measure in is it's about 2.5 inches. So what I did after I cut the board, I had to keep cutting pieces down so I can get over that hump. So I know you see like some sharp edges and everything else, but I got my sander, I'm about to sand it down. So right here, I just gotta sand down just a couple of inches. And then over there, just a couple of inches, because what you want your board to sit flush down. And I already measured it. Actually, here, Trish, come over here. Like actually right here is going all the way down here to the ends, which is pretty much flush against that, like how I wanted it. So that's actually worked out perfect. And then on the ends back there, I actually I put the seats up to make sure that it fit perfect right there with the seats. I'm still debating if I'm gonna cut this board in half and add these hinges so that way I can lift up this board. So I can do that at any time. If I am gonna actually do it, I can do it at any time. But for right now, I'm just gonna keep this long board in here because like I said before, I'm thinking about putting some subs in here. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I think I'm a fiberglass, because I got two 12-inch subs. So I think I'm a fiberglass me. A little spot in that corner for the one sub. And I might just have to do one sub in here because, you know, we only got 2 cars. We don't have a truck. So, and we have kids. And when we go to the grocery store, I need to make sure I have room and I don't want to mess up my subs. So what I'm about to do now, I'm going to go ahead and take this back out and I'm going to sand it down. Watch me doing that. Once again, majority of the tools that I bought, I got from Harbor Freight. Like pretty much everything I got from Harbor Freight, except for I might have a couple of cordless drills. Cordless drills and so forth that I picked up at like either Walmart or whatever. Like I said, this is something that you want to do. If you try to go to one of the fabrication shops and try to have them do your trunk, whatever, like one place I called is out here by us over here in Michigan. Just for them to put the wood thing in the trunk, the same stuff that I'm getting, the guy was telling me like $450 because he was talking about, you know, I get it with the labor and everything else, but hell, if you got the time, go ahead and do it yourself and save you some money. And like I said, I got a couple more projects coming up as well too. Once the summertime start actually getting in good, we're gonna finish doing the work to our motorcycle. I'm hoping I won't have to get a new damn engine, but the way my luck is, I might have to get one. But in which way it go, we're gonna make it happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down really fast. I'm only gonna do a little bit at a time, and that's just the tedious part because, you know, do a little bit at a time because you don't want to cut too much in, because you cut too much in, you can't give it back. But if you just cut a little bit too much, like if you have too much left over, then you can slowly but surely bring it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down real fast. I swear to God, like this damn thing moving in slow motion. just smoothing it out just a little bit. So I don't want to cut too far in and have too big of a gap. So like how my wife was saying, so the whole reason me doing this board, I'm actually not putting this back in the trunk. Because if I was putting that back in the trunk, I might as well use that wood flooring and just lay on top of that. The whole reason for me getting this board is so it can have the stability in there. So like when you're setting stuff in there, the board doesn't warp. This board right here, I think it's about an inch thick. Yeah, I think it's about an inch thick. So that's more than enough. Well, just under an inch. It's like about a half. It's about a half-inch thick, and that's more than enough because it's not like I'm putting a whole bunch of heavy shit into the trunk. I'm not putting like I mean, I do have a jack, but I'm not putting my jack in the back of it at all. So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna round out these edges real fast. I don't want that boy too sharp. Just trying to clean it off really good. I think I need a better grit sandpaper. It's our first time trying to do this. Well, not our first time. Posting videos on YouTube. So, you're going to have to excuse me if I rough around the edges. No point in intended what you said. But once I figure out, how to edit and pause and stuff like that, piece my videos together. I know there's YouTube videos on how to do it. So right now, all my videos are going to be raw and uncut. Alright, so sanding everything down for the edges. Try to make it look as clean as possible. So we're gonna see now how much more do I need to. So look like I gotta hit this edge right there. That side is good. I just gotta hit that edge over there. Smooth this out a little bit more. Next time I put it back in the trunk, it should work out pretty good. I kind of figured this one too because it had that little hump right there. So you probably thinking, why don't I just cut, use the jigsaw and cut some more. Like I said before, I don't want to keep cutting this and then cut too much off, and then you won't have that, that clean finish that I'm looking for, that nice clean cut. So I take the time and just keep sanding it down. If I got to do it a few times, then I'll do it a few times until I get where I need to be. I think that's probably good.
I think so.
All right, let's see how this is going to look in there. So it's still that side up there. All right, you two, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back with you after I get this sand down good enough and everything else, so then I'll come back to you guys.